Everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day, week, start to the new year. Today we're going to go over Claude checkpoints in the Claude Agents SDK. So let's get started with our presentation here. I'm just going to pull up a quick app that I built for this presentation, and I'll share the GitHub repository with you all for this app. I actually used checkpoints for this app. And I also made a real life example that we're going to go through some of the benefits and where we are in this Claude Agents SDK learning journey. So here's where we are. We are file checkpointing. We're about halfway through. And this is a critical part of the Claude Agents SDK because when you're developing with agents and applying it to actual business use cases, you're going to need to checkpoint and go back in time. You can click Control Z or Command Z in your files, but Claude oftentimes changes 5-10 files in one change. And so you'd have to go to each of those files and click revert. You can also commit each one of your changes, but the way agentic coding is working right now, you could do 10 changes in a minute. And so for you to commit every single one of those is just not logical. This is the practical way to do it, is to have checkpointing with each step of your code. And if you've used Claude Code before, it's taken for granted. It's already baked into the product. But when you start to build your own agents for your own company, then what's going to happen is you're going to start needing it yourself. So here we go. Let's hop right in. Before we start this tutorial, please like and subscribe. If you're a passionate builder and you're looking to build things with AI, you're in the right place. And the more reach we get with this channel, the more it can grow and support you. Thank you. Real life example, Mountain Gear Co. So you want to apply some Black Friday sales for your company, and you have an agent that is specific to applying sales, and you have all of these different products. And this is a simple example, but there might be 200 products that you have. And so this agent will go through all the products and make these changes. And so you can see on these first 4, it added discounts, and it saved a checkpoint here on where the discounts were added. Say you don't like this, it was dropped off too much, 25%, and you're like, oh, I see an error. I want to go back and I want to ask you just to make those prices to the regular price again without having to revert a commit or going to the exact file and committing back on yourself. What you're going to do is and it's actually one line of code I'm about to show you, but you revert the changes and you can say initiating rewind back to the checkpoint. So these are some common questions and answers that I had while learning this. I will post this website live online so you can access it as well. But coming in here, what it looks like in the code. So there's a few simple lines of code. This is how you enable checkpointing. You can see here, enable checkpointing true. And then this is how you capture a checkpoint. And then you can see the message, user message. And then you add the checkpoint ID is actually the message unique user ID. And rewind when needed. This is the line of code that the agent would run when you need to rewind specific checkpoints in your code. You can just ask it semantically, I want you to go back to this checkpoint, and it will find the checkpoint ID related to the message and rewind it back to there. So let's go to some key takeaways. Checkpointing is like your safety net. It's absolutely critical if you're going to be using it for business processes like adding discounts to your products. You can capture unique IDs from user messages, so you can go back to any message the user sent to revert back. And it also adds a trace of thought, so you can see what the model did at what step along the way, and it can allow you to audit the decisions of your agent. So what can you apply this for? We showed you an e-commerce example. You can also use it if you're creating a lot of documents for your business, or if you're doing some technical things like infrastructure or code refactoring. So some next steps I would recommend: read through this documentation. It's quick and easy to read, and it will continue to strengthen your base of understanding. Install the SDK in your project with Anthropic AI/Claude Agent SDK, and then build something. I'd love to see what you do with the checkpointing. Please share it with me, share it in the comments. And if you want to connect with me, I will share this online, and you can see all my social links here, and you can connect with me. And thank you so much for watching.